Hello and welcome to another edition of Melrose Varsity Baseball. Today the boys of Melrose face off against the Wilmington Wildcats here at Morelli Field. It's a beautiful sunny spring day. Temperature about 73 degrees. Melrose comes in with a record of 8-3. A couple more wins, get him into the tournament. McCarthy starts off with a ball. Ball 2 to Wilmington batter. There's a piece to McDonald at second. Over to Toro at first for the out. One up, one down for Melrose. McCarthy is the ace of the staff, wearing number 6. So we have Justin McCarthy on the hill. Matthew Cornelius behind the plate. A couple of seniors from Melrose High. First base, Alec Toro. There's a bend that doesn't bend all that well. Second base, we have junior Cal McDonald. Third base, junior Maximilian Watson. And at shortstop, there's a piece out to Connolly. He got twisted around, it's over his head. So, auspicious introduction for the left fielder, Sean Connolly. Ball got over his head. Center field, we have Nick Cordeaux, and in right, we have Drew McGuire. Mixture of juniors and seniors out here for Melrose. Not sure what Wilmington's record is. Don't want to see that ball getting over your left fielder's head like that. Batter showing the bunt. Taking strike 1. It's important here for Sensulo to beat the run at a third if the player drops a bunt, in case he doesn't get it down. Watson playing in on the grass, trying to defend the bunt. Second batter for Wilmington hit it a long way. McCarthy just great with that pickoff move. He picked off 3 players last time he pitched at second base. Two-0 count. I'm going to pound the strike zone here early in the game. Nice strike on, nice pitch on a 2-0. Batter was ready for a fastball down the middle of the plate. He was white-knuckled. Didn't get it. 2-1 count now. Top of the first. Not much wind here. Right to left, it's blowing. Going to call strike 2 inside part of the plate. You have that's a strikeout right there. Called strike inside part of the plate. That batter was really in on the plate. You got their big cleanup hitter here, number 11. This is their star pitcher, who's, I guess, going to be pitching for the Red Sox next year. Hopefully the boys will get to see him today. 2 outs now, top of the first. Cleanup hitter up. Left field push back. Center field playing pretty straight away. Nice bend. It doesn't fall for ball 1. 1-0 count. Nice stop by Conbred. Cornelius behind the dish. It's nice to have a catcher you can have confidence in when you throw one down. With first base open, you don't want to make a mistake with this guy. No harm to pitch around him. McCarthy went up against his team earlier in the year and came out with a win. I'm sorry, I think it was Casparillo. Cappy pitched against his team and came out with a win. First time seeing McCarthy. There's a piece. That's what I was talking about. You don't want to get beat by that guy. I don't know. First base was open. Wouldn't be the worst thing to put him on. And Melrose paid for it. Big cleanup hitter. He missed third base, so might want to protest that. I like playing the odds. You know, you have first base open. Big cleanup hitter that's apparently drafted, going to be drafted and supposed to be going to Vanderbilt next year. Why wouldn't you just put him at first? So Melrose down 2-0 to start the first inning. 2 outs. And a strike there. 1-1 count. McCarthy and Cornelius will learn about that player for the next at bat. They're not going to give him a fastball down the middle. And another strike. Give him a lot of off-speed stuff. Make him pop it up. Don't give him anything he can really take a whack at. There's a nice bender, a little high. Looks like a full count here. Sensulo, no miss Sensulo. Over to Toro. Nice scoop by Toro at first to get out of the inning. After half inning, Melrose is down 2-0 on a monstrous home run by Jackson Gillis, Wilmington's cleanup hitter and pitcher. Be back in a moment. Start the home half of the first. Wilmington jumped out to a 2-0 lead on a monstrous home run by the pitcher. Cut by Drew, inside high. Everyone's getting up here ready to cut against this kid. He's been clocked at 110 miles an hour. That was his changeup. All the kids have heard about this guy. They want to get a piece off him. Coming up whacking. Strike 2. Starts up on Drew McGuire, junior right fielder. Drew will be protecting the plate now. That's it, staying alive. That's all you're looking to do at a 2-0 count. Hopefully he makes a mistake. Throws one somewhere you can get a piece of. Good eye. They're saying he went. He's going to be safe at first base. Umpire said that He went on the check swing. Catcher dropped the ball. This is the problem when you're catching a pitcher that throws fastballs 122 miles an hour. So you got a runner at first. Take him any way you can.
Now batting,
Ryan Sensula at the plate. Sensula is a veteran. Lefty pitcher on the mound. It's going to be tough to get a lead. They'll be looking at that right foot. There's a strike there. Ryan's getting a feeling for the pitcher. There's nothing wrong with that. Coach Hirschfeld, coaching third, giving signs. McGuire stealing. He's going to be safe. He did a little truncated slide. He's dreaming back to Little League and didn't realize it's 90 feet, not 60. Did his little slide, hopped up, and stepped on the bag. Nice. Runner at second, no outs for Sensulo. Good swing by Sensulo on a fastball. Two on one count here to no miss. It's going to get through. That's going to get through. That's going to score McGuire. That's going to get Sensulo to second. They didn't hit the cutoff, so Melrose is on the board, 2-1. That's how you do it, boys. Bat on the ball, hit it hard. As fast as he throws it, that's as fast as it's going to come off. Nick Cordeau in the box now. Junior center fielder.
now batting, Nick Cordeau.
It's a foul ball by junior center fielder. Runner at second, no outs. We got one run across from Melrose. Melrose cut the lead in half on that single by Sensulo. It's a good cut by Cordeau. Two strikes, he's going to be protecting. 2-2 count here. Look for something funny. Good fastball by the pitcher, right at him. When you throw a 130-mile-an-hour fastball, you can afford to just throw it right down the middle.
Number 24, Alex Toro.
Big Alec Toro coming to the plate, senior first baseman from Melrose High. Good job by Sensulo. He's a great base runner. He'll get the pitcher thinking about him. Don't be surprised if Sensulo gets himself to third somehow. Beg, borrow, and steal. Here's a nice piece by Toro. That's going to go in the gap. We're going to tie up this game. Toro held to a single. There's some clutch hitting from Melrose right now. Clutch hitting.
Now batting, Sean Conley.
We've seen you, Sean No Miss Connolly, coming to the plate. Conley's been on a tear lately. See what he can do against this semi-pro. Good foul on a good pitch. You see something good, you might as well get on it. That's a good swing. No sense letting that go by you. 0-1 count to the senior left fielder. Here's a nice piece up the middle. It's like batting practice for these boys. That's a beautiful rope by Connolly. Connolly's hot. He's 4 for 4 last game. Let's see if McCarthy can help him out. It's like the Irish bandwagon here. You got Connolly, McCarthy, McGuire, Cornelius, McDonald. That's probably Scottish, but we'll throw him in there. We'll take the A out. Nice cut by McCarthy there. Melrose looking to chase this pitcher from the game. One out, runner at first and second. Two-two game. Single, McCarthy will help himself. There's a nice foul there. That's not coming back down. That's staying up and then, oh, it did come down. I stand corrected. McCarthy went on the off-speed ball down in the dirt. Could have been a slider, curveball. Nonetheless, it was an off-speed. So 2 outs now with runners in first and second. Like I said, the bat goes off the ball just as fast as it comes in, if not faster. So let's see what Clark can do here. Clark Watson coming to the plate, taking a late swing on that. I like Melrose going being aggressive right now. If the guy wants to start off with first pitch fastball, you might as well jump on it, because if he gets you in a hole, he's going to play with you. It's tough for this catcher if the pitcher's not hitting his spots, because when the ball comes in that fast, even 6 inches off is really hard to get to. It's a good cut by Clark. So he's looking to protect here. 1-2 count. You're gonna be thinking something screwy here. This guy's got a good slider, good curveball. Just whacking away here. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Tied game. 2-2. Well, he'll wear that. Clark's a boss. That's why this kid goes to the gym. That kid's all muscle. Look at him. He doesn't even rub it. We'll call him No Rub. So bases juice for a junior Cal McDonald. We're in the prime number, square root of 9. These kids love mathematics. Toro should be looking for a pass ball, even though it's not all that deep here at Morelli. It is deep enough if you have some speed. And it could kick off the padding or something. You never know. There's a nice piece. That's going to plate at least one. They're going to hold Connolly because he runs with a refrigerator on his back. So Cal McDonald comes through with a single to right, going with the pitch. Melrose takes the 3-2 lead, all earned runs. Actually, they're not all earned runs. The first one was unearned. Matthew Conbred Cornelius. Matt's been streaking the ball lately, striping it all over the field. Seeing the ball well. Batting himself into the lineup. Ball 1. Conbred looking to help out his battery mate, who's on second. That's high, 2-0. Nowhere to put Cornelius. You got to be looking at something down the middle here. There goes the Wilmington coach to talk to his ace pitcher. Coach Bill Hirschfeld will give words of encouragement and wisdom to Cornelius. Tell him what to look for. 2-0 count. Bases juiced. If this catcher has confidence in his pitcher, maybe he calls for a curveball. That's a great pitch to call in a 2-0 count. However, if it's down in the dirt and gets by, that could be a run. Although, no miss, Connolly's at third, and he doesn't have the speed that his father has. Two and one. 3-1. Nowhere to put Cornelius now. No fooling around. You got to come down with your heat. He's going to come with 120, 30 mile an hour fastball. It's nothing. It's fast speed up at extra innings. Full count. This is exciting. Full count, 2 outs. Everyone's going to be going. Everyone's going to be running. So good inning for Melrose. Melrose did it the hard way. A lot of hits. Melrose takes the lead 3-2 after one. I'll be back in a moment. Back for the visitors' half of the second inning. Melrose holding a 3-2 lead. McCarthy on the hill. Start with strike one, down to Watson. They're going to get him. Nice job. Good job, Clark. Got to attack that ball, though. Don't wait for it to come to you. One up, one down. One pitch. That's efficiency here by McCarthy. McCarthy's on a 200-pitch limit, so that ball drops in there. Nice off-speed pitch. There's a nice pitch. 0-2 now, way up from McCarthy. It's up to Conbred now to be calling some good signs. Don't want to give this guy anything he can drive. There's a nice pitch, high and tight. Coming down. Trying to keep Connolly awake out there. Cornelius caught him napping. He says, I'm going to shoot one out there. Wake him up. 2 outs now. Gorgeous spring day here in Melrose, Massachusetts. Standing room only for the fans. They've come to watch the Melrose boys. We're number 5 here batting for Wilmington. 2 outs. No runners on. There's a foul ball. McCarthy starts up. First pitch strike. That's what you want to see out of your pitcher. There's a foul ball out of play. It's tough sight lines here at Morelli for videoing. Someone got it off their car. I've talked to the mayor. He's going to build me a platform, he said. So that should be coming forthwith. There's a bender, doesn't come down. McCarthy's got a nice 12-6 curveball. Make you have to change your underwear. There's a piece up right up the. That drops in for a Texas blooper. No one's getting to that. He just put the bat on the ball. So we got Ted Williams coming to the plate now. Runner at first. Strike. Umpire's given the outside strike to the pitcher here. I have the camera angled a little bit to get the runner. Field umpire calls him safe. Very demonstratively. Foul ball. Runner was going. I have Shaky McGillicuddy on the camera here, so if it gets a little distorted, you know why. Shaky's in recovery. There's a foul ball out of play. Hopefully that doesn't hit anything, and it didn't. That's good. Don't want to have to call Giant. So 2 strikes on the batter. I'd like to see a nice high and tight fastball. Saw him off at the wrists. Those foul balls, you don't want to have to call, then drink water. He's the guy you always see at Fenway Park. Didn't get that call. He sits right behind the home plate. You always wonder, hey, who's that guy? Who's that guy with the blondish hair? That's Den Drinkwater. Giant glass. Safe at first. McCarthy keeping him honest. Low. Hit the spot, a little low. 2-2. 2's all around. 2-2. 2 outs. Second inning. The only non-2 is the Melrose 3, and we'll take that. There's a piece. That's going to get through. Good at bat by number 9. Righty Ted Williams. That's the second batter in a row that McCarthy had him way up, and maybe the pitch selection there has to change a little bit. I think we're back to the top of the order here. A little high. High fastball, ball 1. Melrose looking to get the third out and get out of here. There's a piece that's out of play. And no one has to call Giant. That's good. Out onto the street, across the Fells Way. So runners at first and second, 2 outs. Top of the second, 3-2 score. Melrose on top. Umpire gives the batter time. McCarthy looking in to get the sign. One on one count. Outfield's playing shallow. Doesn't bend. Two and one count. There's a fly ball to McGuire. He's camped under it. And he's not camped under it. So they're going to score on an error. Although I don't think you can call that an error because he never touched it. Just misplayed it. I don't know if the sun was in his eyes or what, but Wilmington's able to tie up the game 3-3. Runners at first and third now. Pitching and defense, that's going to win you games, especially when you're going against a future Cy Young winner. McCarthy gets the outside pot. You see the presentation by Cornelius. I'm told they don't call it framing a pitch anymore. It's presentation, foul ball, way up now, 0-2. This is where you got to get smart. Nothing down the middle. Nothing good to hit. If you throw the pitch you want and he's able to hit it, well, then God bless him, but you got to be smart here. Got to plug the hole. Don't want the whole dike letting go. Here's a nice pitch. That'll be the pitch. So McCarthy gets out of that with 1-run damage. And so after 1.5, it's a 3-3. Be back in a moment. Drew McGuire will lead off the second. Melrose batted 9 guys to the plate last inning. See if they can do it again. There's McGuire. That ball's going to stay foul. lefty against lefty. He's trying to keep it inside on him. Ball must have been high. That was a good curveball. It's coming right at you, and then it drops in. You got to stay in that box, though. Good cut. Good cut. Foul ball. 1-2. McGuire will be protecting here. Don't think this guy's going to come with a fastball. And he doesn't. You got to think curve. 1-2 count. He's not going to waste the fastball on you. Ryan no miss Sensulo stepping into the box. Ryan hit it hard past the third baseman. There's a strike, even the count, 1-1. Nice and low. Chens will take that. Two and one count now to Chens, no miss, Sensulo. Foul ball. Out onto the Fellsway. Even the count at 2. First time through the order for Melrose. They all did a great job. And we got a pass ball. We're going to get Sensulo there. And we're going to start this inning much like we did last inning. Like I said before, it is not easy catching a pitcher of this caliber. Nicky Cordeau coming up, second plate appearance for the day. We're in number 12, junior center fielder from Melrose. Nick comes out of the Melrose National Little League, where he got his start back. That's what Chens wants him to do, throw over there. You never know, he might throw it to the fence, and Chens has the speed to score on that. Be watching that right foot, make sure it breaks the plane, then you go. There's one, down in the dirt. Chens is going to cruise in there. Nick's able to get out of the way. Don't want a broken foot over that. Don't want to be watching this guy a few years from now pitching for the Red Sox saying, yeah, he broke my foot. Good job by Cordeau. Chens is doing a great job at second base. He's exactly the guy you want at second. And since he was small, he's been a terror on the base paths. There's a piece by Nick. He's going to move the runner to third. And that's a long throw. And we're going to be safe at first base. Infield hit for Nick Cordeau. Using his speed that he gets from his mother. Runs at first and third with Alec Toro coming up. One out, second inning, 3-3 your score. Runners at first and third. Nicky Cordeau definitely has the speed to get to second. Three game. I'd be stealing. Let him throw it down there. Just watch for the cutoff play. Good cut by Toro. Pool cued that. Getting the signs from the coach, and Alec in his spare time enjoys chasing rainbows and walks on the beach. Nice jump, and we're gonna get a run here by Sensulo. We'll take that on earned run. Good job by Toro getting out of the way. That was all induced by Cordeau's steal. Catcher was getting ready to throw that. So we have another runner in scoring position. Melrose taking the 4-3 lead. 2-1 count on Toro, senior first baseman. I believe Alec played his ball at Incarnation. 2-2 count now on a swing he'd like to have back. I'm sure it's a swing he doesn't want to have videoed. See if I can edit that. Nice hit and run there. Toro moves the runner along. Toro was trying to go through right field. So 2 outs, runner at third. Sean No Miss Connolly coming to the plate. We're in double twos. Nicky Cordeau at third, looking for another type of pass ball, anything. This pitcher throws so hard when it goes by the catcher, it's going. Connolly singled up the middle last time up. Outside. Ball 1. In Sean's spare time, he enjoys knitting and quilting. Belongs to the Revolution Quilt Club over in the North End. There's a ball. He's not going to like that. He's going to try to get down the line, and he's going to get out. That's a swing he'd like to have back. But Melrose jumps on top 4-3. We'll be back in a moment. Start the third inning. We have McCarthy on the hill. Cornelius behind the dish. Toro at first. McDonald at second. Watson at third. Sensulo at short. Connolly in left. Cordeau at center. And McGuire in right. Ball 1 to the third batter for Wilmington. There's a piece. It's going to be a fair ball. He's going to take the turn. We'll just get a single out of that. Really hugged the line on that ball. Melrose pitcher coming to the plate. I'm sorry, Wilmington's pitcher coming to the plate. He jacked one out of here. I don't think it's come down yet. Allowed Wilmington to jump out to a 2-0 lead. Melrose clawed back and traded runs. And now they're on top 4-3. Melrose looking for a good defensive effort here this inning. Strike outside part of the plate. That's a good spot to put it. Right field's fighting the sun today. Like to see something in on this kid's hands, inside part of the plate, maybe a bender. This is where it's fun for a catcher to be able to call a good game like this. Know what you missed on last time the batter was up and try to stay away from that pitch. Got a big lead there. Runner at first base. Batter calls time. Becomes a psychological game here. Fake the throw. Fake the steal. I think that's good for Wilmington because I think Conbury was ready to throw him out. 2-1 count. A good runner at first base. Big swing by the big guy. 2-2. McCarthy's had a number of batters with 2 strikes with a low ball count, and they were able to put the ball in play. Safe. Yells the umpire in the field. He's paying attention, hopefully. Wearing his shades. That was a close play. That's... they wanted that one. That been getting that strike all day long. Sometimes the umpires fall in love with the opposing pitcher, though. And they know this kid's going places, so they fall in love with him. They give him a little extra. There's a pop fly. Toro's in play. Can't get it. Again, this is what I'm talking about. They want a clean effort here by the defense, and you give a big guy like this an extra chance, and chances are he's going to hurt you. But that's a tough play because the sun is right there. It's a short fence here on foul territory, and you don't want to go banging into the fence. Won't be able to dance at the prom. There's a ball to Clark. He's going to take that, throw to first. Toro's going to get the out on the tag smartly. So 1 out, runner at first. Number 5 batter coming to the plate. I believe he grounded out last inning. You don't want to let one player from another team beat you, especially in baseball. It's a ball down in the dirt. Gonna cover home. I've seen kids score on that from second base. If you have a deep backstop, you have some kid with some wheels, they can score. Runner at third now, 1 out. Nice pitch. Is a strike, 2 strikes to the batter. I believe it's 1 and 2. I'm not sure. McCarthy with his trademark high leg kick there. There's a piece out to Connolly. Strong throw, but not a chance. So they score a run, and that's basically the results of the drop ball in foul territory. If you catch that runner from first doesn't advance to second and doesn't go to third on a wild pitch. He goes to second, but he doesn't score on that ball to the outfield. Pitching and defense. So Wilmington's able to tie up the score, 4-4. Sloppy game thus far. Melrose has a 4-game stretch this week. Two outs, no men on. There's a little dinker to Sensulo. And we got another error. That ball was spinning, that's for sure. Sensulo didn't get a jump on it, so I will not call him no miss anymore. He's back to being Chen's. He's just going to have to live with that till he makes one of his spectacular plays, and then we'll go back to no miss. Nice scoop by Cornelius. Caught Melrose sleeping. There's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Melrose seems to be in a bit of a funk right now, and not a good funk. Not like a funkadelic funk or an Africa Bambata funk. It's not a PH, it's an F. Funk. McCarthy will get the out himself. And so we'll get out of the inning, and after 2.5, it's a 4-4 game. Back to start the bottom of the third. All knotted up at 4. Justin McCarthy takes ball 1. Very sloppy game thus far. Both teams have mostly unearned runs. Pitches can only do so much. Ooh, wow. That's the outside strike that he's been given all game. Catcher can't make the play. Let's hope that can hurt. It's a tough catch, but as a catcher, you have to turn your back to the field because those balls always come back. It's the spin of the ball, rotates back into the playing field, so turn your back to the field, young catchers. A little high on that, Benda. Pitcher looks like he's laboring now. Looks like he's forcing the ball. You get a full count here. See what he does with McCarthy. Outside pitch. He'll take ball 4. No outs. Leadoff batter at first. It's a nice way to start an inning. We've started that inning that way, I think, 2 out of the 3 innings. First inning, McGuire reached on a drop third strike. He's going to get the second on that. Teammates are yelling at Watson to wear that. That's why he's at the gym doing legs all the time. YMCA had to purchase more weights for Watson. They didn't have enough. I've seen it. It's incredible. He's broken 2 bars and bent 3. It's a nice bunt. Luckily, he got down. Pitcher wasn't able to catch it. Good small ball here by Melrose. Runner at third, 1 out. Cal McDonald, he's been seeing the ball well. Watson doing his job. That's what it's all about. Home half of the third. Runner at third, 1 out. Infield's in. Nice cut by McDonald. He was all over that one. He was ready. He was juiced. 0-1 count now to McDonald. Infield playing in. Just looking to hit the ball hard somewhere. Like that. That's going to find the gap. Got McDonald playing for second. He's going to be safe. That's some hustle there. That's some hustle. Gets that speed from his sister, Perry. It's good base running. Conbred Cornelius coming to the plate. Conbred, in his spare time, enjoys reading poetry to the seniors at the Milano Center and raising pit bulls. Ball, we're going to get that to the backstop. We're going to get McDonald to third. Third baseman does a good job of keeping that in front of him. 1 out, runner at third. Melrose on top, 5-4. Bottom of the third inning. Cornelius getting signs from the coach. Calls for time so he can dig in there. Down low. Good job by the catcher. Prevented another run. Pitcher seems a little flummoxed with the number of pass balls, but as a catcher, they're all wild pitches to me. Outside, that's 3-0, I think, to Cornelius. Getting the take sign all the way. Melrose looking to do some damage here. Ball 4. 4 balls on 4 pitches. So runners at first and third. Top of the order coming up, Drew McGuire, the junior right fielder. He bats lefty, throws righty. No one holding on McDonald at third. This would be a nice time to drop a bunt down first base if McGuire can get his bat out there. McGuire looking to get the signals. He should really step out of the box. First and third. Cornelius at first. McDonald at third. Cornelius at first by virtue of a walk. Oh, we're going to get a... That's okay. It worked out in Melrose's favor. Good base running by McDonald. Excellent base running by McDonald. Frees the first baseman. Thought he was coming home. So now we have runners at second and third. With 1 out. McGuire looking to hit this ball hard. Took a good cut on it. Good cut by McGuire. Right field is playing in on him. Doesn't respect his power. Like to see Drew put one over his head. Left fielder playing deeper than the right fielder. Don't understand that one, but that's okay. We'll take it. One-two count to McGuire. He's looking to protect here. Just get the ball in play. Maybe a little blooper in the outfield. Didn't go. Good job by McGuire holding off. He couldn't hold off in the first inning on that. However, he did reach base when the catcher dropped the ball and came around and scored. 2-2 count. First base is open, so pitcher doesn't have to really give him anything to hit. Out of play across the Fellsway. Tennis match going on over there today. Lovely day for tennis. Good job by McGuire. That didn't miss by much on the outside part of the plate, but he held off. It's kind of one of those pitches where you know you don't want to swing at it, and if it drops in for a strike, well, what are you going to do? That's it. That's gonna score a run on the boot by the second baseman. Melrose will take that. McDonald's thankful. There's not a play at the plate. McGuire does his job with 2 strikes, gets a bat on the ball, gets a run in. Melrose jumps up to a 6-4 lead. Chen Sensulo to the plate now with 2 outs. Runner at third. Like to see Cornelius score on that. Not sure what's going on down there. Cornelius has some speed. All he has to do is beat that pitcher to the plate, and he's safe. That looks like it's going to be out, and it is. No one's ball. It would have been nice to see Conbred score on that pass ball, that's for sure. If they want to be sloppy, you got to take advantage of it. 0-2 count to Chen Sensulo. Byproduct of Somerville. He's going to send that into center field. And we're going to get another run here. Good job by Sensulo. That's clutch hitting here by Melrose. Nicky Cordeau coming to the dish. Junior center fielder. Nick's a member of Toastmasters in his spare time. He likes to ride his bicycle down Revere Beach in the sand. Has really thick tires on it. Sensulo at first with 2 outs. 7-4 Melrose. Very sloppy game. If Melrose could tighten it up here defensively, they'd have a good shot at winning today. Sensulo's got caught. He's going to be out. Yes, he's out. No, wait, safe. No, out. So he got caught on that. So after 3 full innings, Melrose on top, 7-4. Be back in a moment. Start of the 4th inning. J. Mac McCarthy on the hill. Melrose was able to plate a couple of runs last inning. 3 runs, I think. Take a 7-4 lead. Ball down to Clark Watson. Nice scoop by Toro. And Clark's biceps are so big, he has a hard time coming over his head. He knocks himself out. A little low. It's definitely over the plate. The umpire's been consistent today. He's been given that outside strike, especially for McCarthy. Except for that one. 2-0 count here for the second batter of the inning. No runners on. 1 out. Little high. 3-0 count here now. McCarthy's got to come in. See if the batter gets the take sign or the swing away. Definitely taking the swing sign. I'm sorry, taking the take sign at this point in the game. Chasing 3 runs. Ted Williams was headed down to first base. He might have had a case there. Might have been a little high and outside, but umpire doesn't really want to walk anyone today. He wants everyone to have an opportunity to hit the ball. Nice grab by Conbred there, squeezing the foul tip. 2 outs. Be nice to get out of this inning clean. I don't think they've had a clean inning yet. Nice bender for a strike. No one's swinging at that, that's for sure. If he can throw that for strikes, it's going to go a long way today. It's nice to start off first pitch strike. It's the high leg kick and the delivery. There's strike 2 out onto the Fellsway. Doesn't hit a car, doesn't hit a tennis player. All is good. So 0-2 count here. This is where the pitcher and catcher have to be on the same page. I don't want to give him anything good to hit. I think this kid had a 2-strike count last time, and there's a bender. He's going to get to first. Cornelius can't corral that. That's a lovely pitch by McCarthy. Now McCarthy knows how the Wilmington player feels, so Give and take here. So 2 outs, runner at first. This might be top of the order. Don't think this runner is going to be attempting to steal, but you never know. Wouldn't be a bad time to steal if you have the top of the order coming up. Ball outside. Even if he gets thrown out, you start the next inning with the top of your order. Two outs, runner at first. There's a pop-up. Sensulo comes in, grabs it for the third out, and Melrose gets out of the jam there with runner reaching on an error. So we'll be back in a moment for the home half of the fourth inning. Nicky Cordeaux leads off the home half of the fourth inning. Melrose enjoying a 7-4 lead. A nice cut on a nice fastball by Nicky, being aggressive. This pitcher seems to be starting out first pitch fastball. You might as well jump on it. It's a crafty pitch. You don't want to go down 2 strikes on this kid. One and one. Good cut by Nick Cordeaux, the junior from Melrose, Massachusetts. A little high. Should even the count at 2. I think. Yes, 2-2. I think this catcher's going to have to relace his glove after the game. 3-2 count here for Cordeaux. Pitcher doesn't want to walk the first batter, so see if he comes down the middle. Doesn't throw a strike. So another inning where we start off with the lead runner on. Senior first baseman Alec Toro here coming to the plate. Nicky Cordeaux has some speed at first. Just have to watch that right foot back. Good job by Cordeaux getting dirty. His mother will clean those pants for him. Nicky's a byproduct of Saugus baseball. Back. Good job, Nicky. Going head first. Far point of the base. Playing with the pitcher a little bit. He respects Cordeaux's speed. That's down. It's a battle back here for the Wilmington catcher, that's for sure. He's battling like a boss. When this pitcher misses his spot, it is hard to get to that spot where the ball is, that's for sure. A little high. I experienced catching Jeff Juden in old man's baseball, who pitched professionally for the Expos and the Phillies. And I tell you, when you're set up and he's 2 or 3 inches off of where you're set up, it's hard. It's a battle getting over there. So we have a timeout in the action for the pitcher who slipped on his delivery. Umpire's making sure he's okay. Just going to throw a couple of balls. See if his footing is okay and his arms are all right. His arms all right. You can throw hard, but if you're not throwing strikes, it really doesn't mean anything. It's like driving the ball 400 yards. If it's into the woods, it's not a good thing. Unless you're good from hitting out of the woods. 2-0 count to senior first baseman. We'll be looking for a ball here to drive. We're going to get Cordell to third base on that pass ball. Toro looking to drive this ball somewhere, maybe sac fly to the outfield. It's out of play. Onto the tennis courts. Double deuces here for a count. Outside, good pitch by the pitcher. Just make him chase it. Toro doesn't bite on it. Toro wearing 24. Full count to Toro. Pitcher does not want him to walk. And we're not going to be able to get the run from third. I don't understand that, but boys have to wake up out here, boys. Have to wake up out here. Double two, Sean Conley's been on a tail. See if he can keep it up. Wasn't happy with his last at bat. Let's see if he can plate this runner at third. Conley doesn't get out of the box. He's not afraid to wear it. He's been hit 4 times this year. Might be leading the team. Kid pumps iron in the dugout. Outside, pitcher seems to be laboring here. A 2-0 count. Conley's looking for something to drive here. Ball 3. 3-0. Conley's good at the plate. He's patient. So 3-0 count. I'm sure he's going to get the take sign. Be nice to have runners at the corner with 1 out. See if the pitcher can come through with a strike. And he doesn't. He's laboring. So Conley will take the walk, get down to first base with 1 out. Runners at first and third. And that may be all we're going to see from Jackson Gillis. He's laboring a little bit here in the 4th inning. He's been throwing a lot of pitches. We'll be back in a moment. New pitcher in for Wilmington. So we have Connolly at first by virtue of a walk. Cornelius at third. Not exactly sure how he got on, I forget. Ball 1 for J-Mac. J-Mac, I'm sure, wants this kid to throw a strike. Connolly's going. Good hit and run. Beautiful hit and run there. Executed well by McCarthy. Moved the runner to second.
Now batting, Matt Watson.
Yeah. Run scored. Everyone doing their job. That's what you're here to do. Connolly at second with 2 outs. Be looking for a pass ball to get himself to third. Ball 1 to Clark Watson. There's a ball to right field. The sun's tough out there. Right field is able to corral it. So Melrose is able to plate 1 run. Maybe 2. I thought they plated 2 runs, but we'll have to check the scoreboard. Be back in a moment. Back to start the 5th inning. Melrose enjoying a 9-4 lead. Visitors half of the 5th inning. McCarthy with that trademark high leg kick. McCarthy gets the sign. There's the leg kick. Delivery, nice change up there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Way out in front of that. Way up now. Battery mates want to be smart here. Ball, it's out of play. You have some pitches you can waste here, that's for sure. You don't have to throw anything near the strike zone. It's a good pitch there. Bends another inch, it's a strike on the outside part of the plate. A little high. Full count here, 3-2. Go right at him. See what he can do. Down low, ball 4. Big lefty coming up, wearing double 2s. He took over in right field. Right fielder went to pitch, and he'll be batting for their cleanup hitter. Runner at first, no outs, top 5. Score might be 8-4, not 9-4. I'm not sure. They don't pay me enough to keep track of that stuff. Big lead at first, doesn't go. Strike. First pitch strike. A lefty batter here. He kind of shields the catcher from seeing down to first, so hopefully if he goes, everybody will let Conbred know he's going. It's a piece to McDonald, turns 1. His Chen's for 2. Nice double play. Always nice to see. Ball was hit perfectly for double play, and they didn't muff it up, so that's good. Nothing's routine at this level, or any level. 2 outs now for number 6. Wearing the white cleats. Nice curveball, drops in for a strike. Now you get him guessing, right? Now you get him thinking. First pitch, he throws a curveball for a strike. Now what's he going to throw? I'm going to be ready for that next curveball. Then you pound him with an outside fastball. Now he's 0-2. He doesn't know what's coming next. There's a piece. Connolly calls for it, camps under it. 3 up, 3 down for Melrose. That's a clean inning, first one of the game. And after 4.5, Melrose on top, 8-4. Cal McDonald leading off the home half of the 5th inning. Junior second baseman. He's had a good game. Timely hitting. Good base running, turned a single into a double. Last time he was up. 8-4, Melrose on top. This pitch is not finding the strike zone. Three 0 count here. I'm sure Hobo will be taken here. And he's going to take ball 4. It's another inning. We get the leadoff batter on. Would not be a bad time to pinch run for Cal. Matthew Conbred Cornelius, senior catcher from Melrose, Massachusetts. Turn this camera angle a little bit so we can get a glimpse at Cal at first. Good job, Cal, getting this pitcher thinking about it. Cornelius is a patient hitter. He's not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, so they're going to make this pitcher throw a strike, which he hasn't done yet. Cal gets a decent lead there. Conbred calls time. Doesn't want the pitcher to get into a little rhythm there, so he'll call time, make him get off the mound, think about it. Another ball outside. Pitcher doesn't seem to want to throw strikes here. That's 6 pitches, 6 balls. Umpire's not going to give him anything until he throws a strike right down the middle. He's definitely not going to give him any outside or close calls, that's for sure. Another outside pitch. 7 pitches, 7 balls. Cornelius will, I'm sure, take here. You give the swing away sign and people start getting white knuckled and they start swinging at bad pitches. So there's ball 4. We have 8 pitches and 8 balls. So first and second with no outs. Coach is going out to have a word with him. That might be all we're going to see of this pitcher. He's probably telling him, hey, throw strikes. We don't want to be beaten with walks. Walks kill. Leaving him in. Words of encouragement. Leadoff batter coming to the plate is Drew McGuire. Bats out of the 1 spot. Drew enjoys collecting bobbleheads of Trot Nixon in his spare time and skating on Elk Pond in the summertime. There's a strike. Down and low, 1-1. Safe. He's on the base. Good arguing there by the coach. Cal McDonald hugged the base, didn't let go. He's got those long fingers like Pedro Martinez. I think each finger is 6 inches long. He used every inch on that one. Runners at second and third. High. McGuire's looking to break out here. 2-1 count here. Looking for something to drive. Infield in. Melrose needs to have some smart base running here. Right off the end. He pool cued that one. 2-2 count here. Looking to protect. Umpire might feel bad for the pitcher, so you might get a questionable strike call here. So anything close. Umpires have feelings too. Ball. Full count. Down low, good eye by McGuire. Just drops the bat and takes off like he's been taught. So Chen's coming up with bases jammed, the senior shortstop out of the Churchill American Little League. Take strike one. Be very patient. This pitcher hasn't thrown a lot of strikes. Bases are juiced. No outs. 1-1. Sensulo's going to jump on the next fastball strike. He's starting to drool on it. He knows what he's going to do with it. He's going to play to run here, hopefully. Nope. Yeah, there's a bad throw. So Melrose is going to grab another unearned run. Sloppy game on both sides of the field. Chen's hit a ball last game too far. He hit it through center field into the road out in Winchester, and instead of getting a triple or possibly a home run out of it, he was stuck with a ground rule double. Bases juice now for the junior Nicky Cordeau. There's a piece. Let's tag up here. That's a base running error there. Want to be staying at the base. Want to be tagging up on that. Melrose gave him back a run there. Robbed Nicky Cordeau of an RBI, too. So, Alec Toro to the plate, senior first baseman. Got called strike outside part of the plate. Alec enjoys fishing without a hook. Passes a lot of hours up at Turner's Pond doing that. Outside. Ooh. 0-2 here on 2 outside pitches, but those are the pitches the ump has been calling all day for strikes, so Toro's comfortable with 2 strikes. He's looking to drive this ball hard. A little low, good eye by Toro. A lesser batter would have swung at that. The knee starts shaking, bases juiced. 2-strike count. It's 1-2. Same thing for Toro. He's looking for a ball to drive. Down low, good eye. Good job by the catcher, keeping that in front of him. It's a little easier when the guy's throwing 80 miles an hour as opposed to 127. 2-2 count. Toro's right back into it. Going to get a double play to get out of the inning. That's too bad. Melrose wastes bases juiced at one point with no outs, I believe. And we're only able to plate 1 run. So at the end of 5 completed innings, it's Melrose 9, Wilmington 4. Back to Morelli Field for the start of the 6th inning. Melrose enjoying a 9-4 lead over Wilmington. It's a ball to McDonald. Nice routine hop. Bounced up nice for him. 1 hop for the out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Take that every inning. One out now for McCarthy. Pitching to Cornelius. Bender doesn't break for strike. McCarthy enjoys drawing poodles in his free time and baking pies for the VFW Bake-Off. There's a ball to Chen's. And a nice throw. That'll get 2 up, 2 down in a hurry. McCarthy is a master pie maker. I like pie. McCarthy out of the windup. High leg kick, delivers. Down low. Good job by Cornelius blocking that. Outfield playing in, trying to take away a hit. Two and 0 now. Getting down towards the bottom of the order. I think this is the last batter. Go right at him, just like that. 2 and 1. No fooling around. Let your all-star teammates make the plays in the field. Is 2 out of play. Across the Fellsway. Safely on the grass. No tennis players injured. And no animals injured either. Nice pitch by McCarthy. That should be 3. Know how many outs there are, boys. Let's go. Don't want to give them 4. So 3 up, 3 down for Wilmington. We'll be back in just a moment to start the bottom of the 6th. Sean Connolly will lead off the inning. No miss Connolly. Senior left fielder from Melrose High School. Melrose enjoying a 9-4 lead with new pitcher in the game for Wilmington. First pitch strike. I think at this point, 9-4. Umpire wants to get out of here. It's going to speed the game up. Down low, 1-1. Connolly's looking for something to drive here. You can tell he's got white knuckles under those white gloves. Wanted that one. He wanted that one. 1-2. Connolly enjoys going into the Esplanade and feeding the ducks in his spare time. And drawing works of art on Etch-a-Sketch. Big swing by Connolly on that one. He's going for the far stands in the football court. Football field, I mean. Probably did some squats and lunges in the dugout. A couple of curls, and he's ready to go. Ball to shortstop. See if he can beat this out. He cannot. Connolly wants that at bat back. It's tough to go from the speed of the first pitcher to this guy because he's throwing a little bit slower. Connor Crovo pinch hitting now for Justin McCarthy. I wonder if we'll see a new pitcher from Melrose. Connor's a lefty junior. Second generation Melrosian. Maybe third generation, I don't know. There's a piece out that could fall. It looks like could be a Texas blooper. And left fielder comes in, avoids the collision with the center fielder and grabs the out for number 2 in the 6th inning. Clark Watson coming to the dish. There's a piece by Clark. It's curving right towards the right fielder, and he's able to corral that for the out. 3 up, 3 down. Going into the top of the 7th. Let's see if Melrose can shut them down and close this out. We're back in a moment. John Cappy Casparillo taking the mound in a non-relief situation. Let's hope it stays a non-save situation. It is a relief situation, but let's hope it stays non-save. Too big of a score here for it to be a save. Unless he lets a few runs in. Cappy pitched well against this team earlier in the year and came out with a win. Slow delivery. A little low. Starts off 2-0. With a 5-run lead, you really want to go at these guys. Let your defense help you out. It's a nice off-speed pitch. There's a bender for a ball. Needs to get that down a little bit more. I think it's a 3-1 count, I believe. 2-2. Okay. First pitch must have been a strike. 3-2 count now. We have defensive replacement at first base, Cam marked. Still have McDonald at second, Sensulo at short. Watson at third. Connolly left. Cordeaux in center and McGuire in right. Matt Cornelius behind the dish. There's a ball hit hard. Watson can't get there. Connolly's out there to get it. He's going to hit his cutoff. And the leadoff batter starts off with a double. Trade outs for runs here. Trade 3 outs for 3 runs. You come in with a winner, 9-7. So let's think about that here, boys. It's nice to see Clark getting dirty down there. There's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Live there all day. Umpire's been giving it to you. Why not? Melrose will be right back at it tomorrow facing Burlington. They lost to Burlington 1-0 earlier in the year. They'd like nothing more than a little revenge. They also won a 1-0 game against Lexington. Nice to see pitchers duels, but you folks at home want to see a lot of hits. I understand that. It's the outside part of the plate again. 1-2. I'd live out there. Throw it further and further outside if he keeps giving you the strike. Foul ball. One and 2 count. Second batter in the inning. First batter doubled down the third base line. Diving Clark Watson was not able to get it. Another foul ball. Fouled off over towards the tennis courts. Luckily it hit the fence. I'm sure it's nerve-wracking when you're trying to hit a tennis ball and you're worried about foul balls in the squash. 1-2 count here. A little high. 2-2. Cappy out of the stretch. Batter calls time. We're in 1-3. Lucky 13. Foul ball. Cappy has some oval roots in him as well. him and Sensulo. Two-two count here, or might be 3-2. I'm not sure. There's a nice pitch by Cappy. Off-balance swing by the batter on his heels. One out. One out, runner at second. Melrose up 9-4. Top of the seventh. Wilmington had their ace pitcher, Jackson Gillis, on the hill. Goes about 6'3", maybe 220, maybe 230. First inning, he jacked one out, and Wilmington was able to take the 2-0 lead. Home half of the first, Melrose tied it up. Or I believe actually they went on top 3-2. I'll have to check the tape. And then Wilmington was able to tie it up. Then Melrose jumped out 4-3. And Wilmington tied it up, and then it's been all Melrose since. There's a ball to Cal, stays down on it, over to Marked, makes the grab, runs it in, keeps the runner at third. 2 outs here. Again, trade outs for runs. That's what you're looking for. You want him to hit the ball. Cappy out of the windup. Tries to bend one in there. Not sure if he's given the outside corner on a left-handed hitter. I think the umpire is slightly blind in that left eye, so he works everything to the right. There's a ball. Connolly watches that sail out of bounds. Out onto Tremont Street. Outfield's in. Try to take away that little bloop single, and if they hit it over your head, it's okay. You have a 5-run lead. There's a little pop to Cam Marked. Cam takes it for the win, and Melrose will be victorious 9-4 against Wilmington, and we'll be back at the field tomorrow.